In a move to strengthen the ruling party, Splm chairman, President Salva Kiir convened a leadership meeting of the Sudan People's Liberation Movement (SPLM).
How we can make the party strong, because there's a lot of issues going around, but we would like to make it clear that...
Welcome to Jimosi podcast. SPLM political party is in a crisis, and President Salva Kiir called the senior leaders of the SPLM party to his office in J1 so that they can have a crisis meeting to see what to do after Nhial Deng Nhial defected from the party, which is SPLM. And he issued a video that caused a lot of discussion among the South Sudanese on social media and also across South Sudan. And it seemed there's a lot of
shaking the grounds of the SPLM
on the SPLM party. So we're going to listen to a video here of the discussion that happened at J1 when these senior leaders went to see Salva Kiir.
And before you play the video, we are going to post the link to the video that Jimosi is referring to, this full speech of Nhial Deng Nhial, because we already posted it a couple of days ago, so that you get the idea of what he was talking about. And the video is in English, so that makes it even more interesting, as everyone is able to understand and analyze it in their own way.
In a move to strengthen the ruling party, SPLM chairman, President Salva Kiir convened a leadership meeting of the Sudan People's Liberation Movement (SPLM). The meeting brought together senior party officials, including the first deputy chairperson Dr. Benjamin Bolmel, second deputy chairperson Mary Apayi, third deputy chairperson Simon Kunpoch, and the second Deputy Secretary General for Administration and Finance, Baba Medan, as well as the SPLM Secretary General, Professor Paul Lugale Jumi. The meeting deliberated on the prevailing political development in the country towards aligning parties' operations with the national development agenda. In a media statement, Secretary General Professor Jumi stated that the discussions also focused on the political, economic, and social strategies aimed at enhancing the party's performance and contributing to the well-being of the people of South Sudan.
We talk generally about the economy, political situation, and the way forward, how we can make the party strong, because there's a lot of issues going around, but we would like to make it clear that we shall be working hard in the case of political, economic, and social issues, so that we can make our party go forward, because the party needs a lot of work, and we got the support from our chairman to go ahead with what we want to do. He's behind us, and that one gives us a lot of strength. Now when we go back, we are already rejuvenated, excited, and we shall work for the betterment of the party and for the people of South Sudan.
All right, so that was the meeting. As obvious, they were not able to disclose the full information of what was discussed behind closed doors. But yeah, as stated by the Secretary General, there's a little bit of turmoil inside the party. My question is SPLM party still a popular party among South Sudanese?
You can say yes or no. It's popular because we don't have any other major political parties that are popular amongst the people. And when you mention something like SPLM, then it resonates with a lot of people, because this is the movement that led to the independence of South Sudan. Or it's the movement that fought for us to be separated with the North. Because of the marginalization and everything that was happening around the, you can say, colonial era. So that's why we still have some people who are big supporters of the political party. But in terms of ideologies or what they have been doing, we all know, and a lot of people can agree with this statement, that most people think and believe that John Garang died with a dream and the ideologies or aspirations of the SPLM party itself. And that was New Sudan, the creation of New Sudan, where everybody would thrive, there would be political stability, progress, development. So far, we've not seen any kind of development. So that's why the party is losing interest, or people are losing interest in the political party. Yeah.
As for me, I will not say SPLM is still popular. What I would say is that it is just a famous party that has been in existence for over 30 years, over 40 years.
40 years, actually.
Yes. So since inception in the 80s, this is the only party that people have known.
Yeah.
And because there were no other parties, people don't even think that there's something called multi-party
System, yeah.
Yes. So that's why people have been so comfortable with it. And because of having it for close to 40 years, people know it as the only party. So that's what make it famous.
It's like the main party, because we have over 29 parties, like we mentioned in one of our earliest videos. But most of these political parties are not well known because most of them are very small. And currently the major political parties that are known are like the SPLM, IO, former detainees,
some of them don't even sound like real. Like when you say former detainees, doesn't sound like a real party.
They are not registered.
Yeah, but looking at SPLM is so famous and is common among people to the point that even like when Riek Machar and his group left, instead of forming something different that has nothing to do with SPLM, they had to put that SPLM again so that for easy recognition by the people.
True.
So I think that's why they started with SPLM and put in opposition to show people that were opposing the current one.
Yeah.
But in terms of popularity, I would say no.
What's the difference between famous and popular?
Popular is still like.
It's loved and liked.
But famous, people know it over time.
Okay.
So people still know it. Like when you mention SPLM, people know what it is.
Yeah.
But do people align with it? That's not
That's the biggest question.
Yes. Because personally, currently I have no party.
Okay.
There's no party that I support.
Can't you form your own?
If I'm interested in changing things within South Sudan, maybe I can form mine.
Are you not interested? Why are you podcasting then?
No, like there's this change that we are currently pushing online for the existing structures to do the changes.
Do better.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
reform.
there's this other change that when I want I myself to make the changes.
You have to be a leader.
Yes, and you have to form your own party. You have to look for ways to make it more popular among us people so that you go and change things yourself.
Yeah, or you can join a political party that's already in existence, but has policies and ideologies that align with your own beliefs and mission as a person. Yeah.
So for that reason, I would say, as somebody, yes, I know SPLM.
Yeah.
But do I align with it? Not currently.
Okay.
Are there some reason why I don't align with it? Yes, they are there. Like Nhial said, bad governance, insecurity all over, corruption,
delayed transition.
That one doesn't really concern me.
It does, because
or no transition. No, that's not where the whole thing started. Like even if there was no transition, but things were running properly, I have no issue. But a lot of things are not working.
It's only through election where we can get rid of some of these leaders who are holding position and sitting on opportunities without tapping them. But then if they keep on extending it, then you'll still see the same faces continuing to make the same mistakes, continue to loot, and then leave the country dry. Yeah. So like these transitional extensions are by design because they don't want to leave that. They know very well, like if people were to go for the polls or do an election right now, most of them will not come back.
Yeah, that one I can't really comment that much because it comes with a lot of confusion in between because in 2024, it was so clear that the government, the current SPLM, really wanted elections to happen. And when you listen to Makwenlu's talking, we're like, no, by all means, we are doing election. Either there's a budget or no budget, we are doing it. But this other group were saying, no, there are a lot of things that have not been fixed that we need to fix first before we go for election. So there's a lot of, even the people that want change of leadership to happen so that they can take over the presidency
themselves.
Yes, so they still feel that's still not okay.
Yeah, it's because all these people are beneficiaries.
Yeah, so that's why I say like you can't really blame any party at like a specific one party for the transition and all the things.
Not like my comment was based on the leaders, the current leadership. They know what benefits they are gaining from staying in power. So if they can stay longer, then why not? Yeah, so long as they have that mandate, or they can just cook up something to make them keep on extending the situation. And it's not like they're going to change any situation or implement all the items within the revitalized peace agreement.
Yeah, that one, like sometimes the whatever the peace agreement or no peace agreement, I don't really believe in such. Because if these leaders really wanted to change South Sudan, why didn't they make change between 2011 and 2013 when we were given our country, and 2013 up to November?
Actually, I believe 2011 they were just to do like some transitional governance.
Yes, what I'm trying to say is that you had 1 to 2 years of doing something. So when all these people were all together, they did not do anything.
They were tired. They wanted to eat, rest, and then think about
so that's what I'm saying. Even if this transitional period was to happen again and then they work together, they're still going to eat. They're not going to fix anything.
I just feel like some of them would just end up dying on those positions.
Yeah, so to me, the idea of like, oh, let the peace agreement come. Why did they first started fighting?
It's greed and
so the same thing will kick in again.
Power struggles.
Yeah. So either there's peace agreement or not, I really don't think that one will fix South Sudanese issues.
Okay.
Because if the peace agreement is the only thing that can fix, why were nothing fixed between 2005 to 2011 and between 2011 and 2013? From 2005 to 2013,
agreement was not there.
No. I'm trying to say that peace agreement is an excuse. Because between 2005 to 2011, we can say we had a small budget because we were being given small by the Khartoum regime.
Yeah, and but the countries were not like fully separated.
And then after there, now between 2011 and 2013, November, we had our things now in our own hands.
Yeah.
All these leaders, they were all SPLM, one party. They did not fix anything.
That's why I say there's a lot of greed among us, these people, right? It's like who will be on top so that they fill their pockets.
Yes. So what I'm trying,
this idea of improving the country or developing, it's not like it's not in their hearts.
What I'm trying to put across is the idea of people saying only the peace agreement when it is implemented, that's the only thing that can fix our issues. No, that one will not fix our issues.
Not like the items in the peace agreement are things like security, structures, reunification of the forces, all those things. They want those things to be done so that they can go for election without having insecurity and stuff. But insecurity is something that will never go away.
Yes, but I'm still saying that even if like these other parties, let's take for example, SPLM-IO was to win the elections and then they become the new leader, the new leadership in the country, they will still do the same. The current leaders of SPLM-IO were in SPLM party between 2005 to 2013. If they were that hard working, why didn't they change anything between that time? So all these leaders are the same. The only thing that can happen to South Sudan is if all these leaders goes from SPLM, SPLM-IO, they all go and then we have a young generation, things will change. But so long as even if peace agreement was to be implemented tomorrow, my child to be released, people talk, these people will go back to eating the country resources and the cycle will continue.
True.
And my other question is, do you think SPLM will recover from the current ICU status they are in?
Nah, these are like signs and symptoms of a dying horse, right? In Nhial Deng Nhial's statement, he mentioned that the SPLM is currently in comatose state. Comatose state is that state whereby someone is almost transitioning. Kuona Sayun.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, like you are in coma. something like that. And that's what he was referring the current system to be in. Because right now you just see everyone trying, even these people who are getting appointed, they are not really accepting those positions so that they can change anything. But they believe it's their turn to eat, so everyone goes, does whatever they feel like is great with them, and then while they are waiting for their turn to be fired. And that's it. No one is fixing anything, including Kiir himself, and he knows it deep down that he's not for change. Because if he was, then this idea of nepotism, corruption, appointing own children, he would not have been doing that. But he's only thinking of himself, his family, and those that he knows, or people within his network. So I don't think the political party itself is going to recover. Yeah, and then now that some of those who at least have some vision are leaving the party, like the likes of Nhial Deng Nhial. Also, there's Pagan, Amum, who has his own party right now. Yeah, so this shows that even they themselves, they are starting to have like an internal war amongst themselves as generals. Yeah.
Yeah, so as for me, I don't think they will really recover from this ICU status that SPLM is in it because of so many reasons. The economy is almost collapsing.
True.
The transport sector, every time that they try to do something that will better thing in the transport section, then corruption kick in.
Yeah.
And then there are
Roads that
so many
remain
reports of
unfinished.
corruption happening. And appointing of people and firing of people. So there's no loyalty between SPLM because as much as Salva Kiir is managing the country and is also the chairman of the party at the same time, he's, how do I put it? His decision of appointing and firing people from within few months is actually removing that loyalty among us, the people.
That's true.
Because you are appointed today, tomorrow you don't know how Salva Kiir will wake up, and then somebody is removed. So how do you become so committed to SPLM? You just pretend in the crowd that you still love SPLM so that you are reappointed again, but it's not like you actually believe in what the SPLM is currently doing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be difficult because they're not doing anything. Recently, when the Ethiopian electricity was being launched, the dam, we went there.
You and who?
South Sudanese leaders. So when we say went there, it's the country leadership. They went there.
Went there.
And
Plus a few others.
Yes, they went there, and then they say, "Oh, we're going to."
They were pleased with the development. So Kiir himself, during his speech,
so they would like to have some agreement between Ethiopia and us so that we can be supplied. They came back. We had talked to Uganda before. None of this is materializing.
Yes.
So if they don't materialize anything, we are not building our own.
True.
How do they expect XPLM to actually recover from the ICU state? And there's no way it will.
Also, this thing of appointing and firing people is bringing that aspect of uncertainty, and the nature of their job is currently precarious, or like there's no stability. And also, like sometimes your vision is different from mine. So if you are appointed before me and then you are fired within 2 months, when I come in as your replacement or successor, what I'm going to do is different from what you had started. So that means there's no continuation and linkage between work that is done by the prior leaders and the current ones. Everyone is trying like to present themselves as the best version. Also, there's no proper record keeping. So whatever you initiate remains there. The only thing that I've seen withstanding the test of time is there's something, I think it's called the Economic Forum or something like that, within the Ministry of Finance. Yeah, that's the only thing that they have been doing every year, despite the fact that they change the ministers of finance like clothes. At least you get around three ministers within 1 year. Yeah, but they kind of keep on continuing with that tradition, but it's not helping. Because over the last 3 years, I think the dollar exchange rate has really gone up by more than 6 times. Because around 2023, it was around 100,000. That's when it was hitting 100K. And then it went all the way to around 600,000 pounds for $100. And now it's around fluctuating there at 500,000. So this means nothing is really materializing.
Yeah, so the state of SPLM, you guys
cannot
just
be
have to
revived.
accept that the leader died with the vision. Garang Mabir is the one that knows what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
The rest of you were just followers.
And eaters.
So after that, as much as it was handed over to you, everyone have their own personal ambition, right?
Yeah.
And some of these people actually feel that South Sudan is okay because when they try to compare with how we were before this one, they think, no, we are way better. Why are people even complaining?
No, it's because they themselves are comfortable. You see the kind of offices they are sitting in. They have full AC, light, electricity, Wi-Fi, and they have some computers, donor staff computers. And when they go home, because they have been looting their resources, they have concrete houses, which also have electricity and AC. So they don't really understand. They have lost touch with the reality of majority of the citizens. Because a lot of people, electricity is a luxury. Not everyone has access to electricity. The same applies to water. We don't have pipe water. But because these individuals have money to buy mineral water, they don't feel like the need for clean drinking water from the tap. Yeah. And then sometimes I feel like they tend to think these other people are lazy, that's why they don't have ABCD. But if they were to be removed from those positions, you see what happens? Like once you leave the position, you become like a blogger. Either you are criticizing someone or you are talking bad about what is not happening and all that. But when you held that position, you never talked and you are not even working. So this is like they're trying to see if their loyalty would pay so that they get back into the system and start eating again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. This country is... The leadership itself has a lot of issues. And then the SPLM as a party, they will have to start forgetting and start forming a new party. As much as they feel that the idea of that one main party that is so famous that they have to go with this. A time will come, like right now, when people really don't like SPLM that much, that's how it is going to fade away from people's mind and memory. Because we can't just have a party that says popular and they're not delivering services. Yeah. Because this idea of people fighting all over is something that they should work on.
Insecurity. Every now and then talking of unknown gunmen attacking people. Like, where is the security agency when people end up getting attacked? And they know the hotspots where those incidences occur every now and then. So why not station forces there so that we have forces along all those major roads that have issues?
Yeah, so security of the country is where the big problem is.
Yeah.
And it's always start with, let the government be strong, pay the soldiers on time, the soldiers even start to behave like real soldiers, so that they can go into the community and remove all guns, and all the community will know that government is there for them. They don't need those guns
themselves. Yeah.
But so long as government cannot even protect you, then that's why everybody has their own gun. And when you go to them, people will be like, the other community will attack us.
Yes.
And then the government will pretend to understand. Oh, okay. But then that's your job. You can say, okay, going forward, I'm going to remove the guns from everybody.
Yeah.
Literally everybody. And if you remove guns from these people and they are attacked, and it is said that it is these people that attack them, the government should go full force and discipline everybody to the point that these people will never repeat again and disarm them and then wait for the next aggressor. But so long as like you take the guns of these people, this other group come and attack them, and the government
does nothing.
that
So
they need.
Go back to the market and get themselves weapons.
So if you don't do that, then you will never fix this issue. But again, you can't be sending soldiers that are on an empty stomach. You know, in other countries, being a soldier or the military is a very lucrative job.
It's very highly respected.
Yes, because they take educated people. Salaries are guaranteed because they come from the government checkers. From the government check, they are all they are all
on time.
Yes, on time, never late.
Yeah.
And then also their food or where they eat is always provided on time.
Even the places where they stay, like military
it's a really conducive areas. Nice barracks.
And sometimes if you are not deployed on active duty, then there are spaces, the accommodation where you are accommodated. Your family can also stay within the barracks. Yeah. Or like there's some guarantee, and there are very nice packages that come with that. When you lose your life, your family has a benefit that they get. They get like a send-off package to help at least financially. But then in South Sudan, you're just there. When you die, you die. You
die. Even some people don't know that you have died. And then also PTSD. Our country has not come to accept that there's mental health that comes with being a soldier, especially the one that happened during the time that they were fighting. These people saw their friends dying, being shot at war,
and they also killed others.
And then they also kill. That thing never leaves your brain, and your mental health is not always in check. But people are just living. They will say, paranoid. "Oh, so and so has become mad." Nobody actually know that this person needs counseling.
Yes, and that it's actually like a disease.
It's a disease that needs to be addressed. But do the government really care? Do we
even have like sufficient mental health facilities? Because the last I checked, if someone falls sick or they have mental health crisis, they are taken to prison.
So you see,
you are not treating the actual issue.
It's because not a lot of people have studied psychology, and people don't accept that mental health is something that need to get addressed in our society.
There's no awareness.
My next question is, do you think the current SPLM senior leadership will turn around the reputation of the party that has already been tarnished?
No, there's no turning back. Because they don't even have that urge of wanting to fix anything. Otherwise, we would have seen, because most of these people are recycled from different positions, right? So let's say this one position was not your area of specialization. The next position should be something that you are well conversant with. If you are good at peace, then you are going to make peace. If you are good at negotiating business deals, then you bring investors. If you are good in security studies and all that, then you are going to ensure that there's security wherever you are. So that would boost the economy, because people will now be free to do their farming, transport their things freely and all that. But then so long as these individuals don't have that spirit of wanting to bring about change, there's no way they are going to change anything. And with that, the party will continue deteriorating. They cannot revive themselves.
So as for me, I don't think the current leadership will make any changes when it comes to the reputation that has already been tarnished.
True.
Because it's going to be so hard to fix anything. Because the new members that have been brought inside right now just came when things were already messed up. So they're trying to see where to pick from, but then also they are so hungry. They were in the wilderness for a long time. Now they need to cool their body first, their bodies. So it's going to be really hard, because the only way that they can win us back as South Sudanese citizens is to say, one, starting tomorrow, we are starting the pipe water. and it is going to start right away. Number two, we're going to start working on Fuller Dam and electricity in 6 months or in 1 year time. We'll start having our own hydroelectric.
Same 1 year. 6 months is too short.
Put in all the necessary funds available. Pump in all the money.
Manpower too, they need and then there's stages to construction and
so do that. We'll still progressing. Start putting the poles even
at
before
least
you
say
generate.
2 months. Not 2 months, 2 years.
Then we will already be tired because we are too.
If Ethiopia, they did their Grand Renaissance Dam, they built it from, I think, 2011 to around 2023. That's over 10 years. Yeah, that's how long it can take.
Well, if the money is there, that's something that they can start working on. They can start working on the poles. And then they're also working on the electricity
we want the
itself.
to eat the poles before electricity comes.
They were still going to be eaten, right? If they were not going to be done properly. So they start doing that. They start working on the power. By the time that the power generating thing is already completed, it's just to connect.
The wires are
already there in place. At least we see these people are working. They go and make sure that if they hear any community has been attacked, they go and discipline the aggressor. They remove all the guns. At least for South Sudan to remain for good 6 months with nobody saying that a community has fight another community. Maybe a few individuals having some argument here and there.
Personal issues.
Yes, that one is okay. It can be dealt in a criminal court. Yes. But make sure that there's nobody attack on the road. If somebody is attacked, they make sure they discipline that aggressor to the point that that person will never repeat it again. But this leadership that fear that if they try to discipline a certain group, then they fear the backlash that come from the leadership of that community. Or man,
but if
these are bad actors. Discipline them.
Others, then they need to be shown that that's not how you live with others. Everyone to keep their hands to themselves.
And then also, like I'm telling you, this thing is so complicated and so hard. You remember the other time when Adud was appointed to be the senior presidential envoy? There was some nice article being written all over. Now Unweng is back. She's going to fix things. We say this country is in a total mess that not an individual will fix it.
True.
And we are in 2 to 3 months now. She has not fixed anything other than visiting people.
That's fixing broken hearts,
No, we need more than that. No, that is so superficial. No, that's not what we want.
Because it's not like a tangible effect. It doesn't bring lasting effects. Because someone has met you today. So does that change the price of bread in the market? It doesn't. Also, recently, I think around 2023, they were digging some holes and putting some pipes. They wanted to bring water. I don't know, was it to construct boreholes or what within the community? But that thing, because it rains, the type of soil and all that soil erosion and stuff, those holes end up getting refilled again, landfills. So these people are technically not doing anything. They can just start with one thing at a time. Fix the road. Even that Nimili-Juba highway, the road is in a total mess. A lot of potholes all over. Tarmac from 1900. So if they were to at least brush it off, it would fix it, and then it would even ease the transportation.
And imagine that road was a donation.
We
were given a donation, fix a whole road of 193 kilometers. The only thing that was left with South Sudan is to do the maintenance. You could not do maintenance. Now we are back to Maram. What exactly is SPLM doing? These are the things that are supposed to show you. Even that small road from Juba to Bor that seemed to be straight, after a few years, it will be destroyed. It will be destroyed and go back again to potholes. So long as we don't look for companies that are going to be doing the repair repairs and maintenance, and then budget to be set aside, then anything you build and leave, it will always go bad again.
Yeah, and these repairs and maintenance need to be something that are done periodically, like after every 2 to 3 years, or like if you see there's a pothole there and there, you fix it before it becomes like a big manhole. I think they call it manhole, like if it's someone that someone can fall into when it has water. So like those things are very dangerous and they cause loss of lives because when the roads are not in good condition, then they lead to accidents. And in those accidents, you lose so many people. Maybe like someone was a graduate, a psychiatrist, a doctor. All that manpower is lost simply because you don't have proper roads. Something that is quite preventable. Yeah. So like these people, we need to have like people who are interested in fixing the nation and improving the current image that we have of the country. Yeah.
And what I would recommend SPLM to do is not to react or respond to people that are leaving your party. Take for example, right now, Nhial Deng Nhial has either freeze or has left. They should not try to respond to him. There's no need. He has left the party in your hands. So please fix the party.
Do better.
Don't start saying, Nhial, you were also here and did not do anything. You were even doing these bad things within the party. No, that one will not fix your issue. If a person has left, let them go. Deal with your own issue that people are pointing out.
If it's corruption,
start addressing it, and the only way that we can know that SPLM is addressing these issues is by letting the citizens know that. But again, corruption.
It's by acting, not letting the citizens know, because you can just come out and say, oh, we are fixing this and this, but in reality, you're not fixing anything.
No,
so you have to make your actions speak louder than words. Start fixing those roads. Start working on that electricity and keep us posted. This is the stage where we are with proof.
No, what I mean is being transparent. Take, for example, if they say they're going to give somebody money to make a road, let's say from Juba to Luri, they have given somebody, make that road.
Contract.
They have to come out clearly and say it. This is how much that tender is going to cost. We have given this amount of money. And this person is the contractor.
And they have this number of years to fix it.
Yes, we have this number to fix it. And then and things are done in stages, right? So after some time, if that thing is not progressing the way that it is supposed to be, they're supposed to come out and say, for some reason, this contractor has been given money and it's not working. And we're going to take this kind of action on him to show that these taxpayers' money are not for wasting. Every time you have to pay consequences for if you don't do what you're supposed to do. And put that person in jail. Then we'll now, okay, these people have started working on the corruption.
Yes.
But if they still give contract to people, maybe it is
the party,
it is exaggerated or overstated. And then the person still complete, but they took more money than what they're supposed to do. And we didn't know exactly how much was that tender, you see. So they need to be more transparent with the government tenders. And who are the people receiving those?
And those tenders don't need to be awarded based on connections. They need to be issued publicly and then have like public bidding and see, okay, who's going to do a better job and at what rate and all that. Then you don't have, I don't think there's need for the contractors to be given the whole amount of money at the beginning.
It's done in stages.
In installments.
Yeah.
So long as you get all the materials, because it will be very cheap for the government to acquire those materials because they don't have to be taxed. If you are buying them from outside the country.
The government is not in business of doing those, because take for example, if they say they are going to start buying now, which exact department is supposed to do that work? You see, they're going to go outside their mandate. So what they're supposed to do, and based on how tenders are done in Uganda and Kenya, is they put out the tenders and people bid for them.
Yeah.
But then tender is given as per the capacity. So if you come as a company and say you can do it, you have to show the government that you already have the capacity. You can't come as small companies, a briefcase, and say you're going to, like, you even have 10 employees. Your net worth is only one. Yes. Your net worth is only $1 million US, and the contract itself is over 50 million. You're not supposed to be given that, because the government give tenders as per what they can recoup in case of any bad deal gone bad, if the deal go bad.
The deal goes bad, yeah.
So if your net worth as a company is 50 million, they will give you up to 40 something. So that if you don't do the work, they can seize your assets and they will be able to
auction them.
They will be able to recover the government money back.
Yeah.
But you can't give somebody that worth 1 million over 30 million.
Like
if they default,
starting out.
Yeah, if they default, you can only get 1 million from them. So the government will go into losses of 29 million.
Yeah. And also, like, that thing of awarding tenders via merits and all that. So, and then after doing that, you also give them in installments.
Yeah.
So that in case something doesn't go according to plan, then you still have the money, the remaining portion. So you can go back to the drawing board and get another contractor to finish up where this one has left. Yeah. But then I don't think they do that. These people, it's like they usually award tenders and give money. And then it's now
up to that
on
person
you to make sure you deliver. Money is evil, they say. So if you have this money right now, if you get personal emergencies, are you not going to use them and say, because I'm in this business, I can always
get back the money
and do whatever needs to be done. It's not like I'm going to finish it in one day.
Yeah.
So that's how people end up with this kind of corruption. Something that was supposed to cost around 5 million ends up costing double the price. Yeah.
All right, so that's it for Jimosi podcast. Please let us know if SPLM is still a popular party, and if you are a diehard SPLM party supporter or a member, and if you think yes, and if you think SPLM will actually recover from this ICU status they are in, and if the current leadership that is there of the SPLM will actually turn it around and make it a better party again, or the vision die with the leader of it, which is John Garang. All right, so see you in the next video. Please leave a like, comment, and share with your friends.
Yes, the first thing you do when you get the notification is you click the like and then continue watching, because it's going to be an interesting discussion.
Yes.
As always. And please, let's get to 3,000 subscribers. We are almost there. Less than 100, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, see you in the next video.
Yes.